When was the exact moment you realized that saving yourself had to be the priority over saving everyone else? Welcome back to Becoming Her. I'm NJ. Today we're talking about the woman I'm becoming and what it actually looks like to shift from doing for everybody else to finally being for yourself. My emotional turning point hit me a few months after my baby girl left home. I felt this unexpected wave of aloneness, almost like a sense of abandonment that I wasn't quite prepared for. I caught myself worrying if I had prepared her enough for the world, taking me straight back to the day I dropped her off for her first day of kindergarten. I understood what the influence of the world would do, and I couldn't save her from the growing pains and heartbreak of life. That was the moment I realized that my role as mom was shifting. Now here I was again, and this time she was grown. Carrying all that emotional worry was taking a heavy, invisible toll on me. I had slowly wandered away from myself. So taking care of me had to become the priority and had to find my way back, learn how to live for myself, not just for my family. It was never about rejecting them. It was about finding balance, breath, and deep compassion for my own spirit. When you finally choose your own peace, the hardest part is letting people be disappointed. I never wanted people to suffer. I definitely didn't want people to think that I was being selfish, but I had to give them the space to adjust to our new dynamic. It took time and it took some real heart to heart conversations with the ones that I wanted to keep close. The rest, they had to fall away and I had to let them. Today, the people in my circle are on my team. They respect the transformation because I show up differently. I changed my life through a deep spiritual self discovery journey that led me directly to my purpose. The woman I am today doesn't wake up running on empty to please others. I wake up fulfilled, grounded, in a blessed state of knowing, aligned with the divine and unapologetically living as her. This was not an overnight shift. It became a daily spiritual practice and a foundation that I built so I would seldomly, if ever, slip back into old survival habits. I started with healing, which was honestly the hardest mountain for me to climb. So many people I loved have been directly connected to my deepest pain. Forgiveness and resentment were my biggest hurdles. I had to regulate my emotional state by forgiving the past neglect and lack of support I experienced as a helpless child. And just as importantly, I had to forgive myself on how I responded to it all back then. If you want me to do a deeper video on what that forgiveness process was really like, drop the word forgiveness in the comments below. From there, I became empowered. I stopped waiting for outside permission to discover my life. I stopped caring if people thought I was having a midlife crisis because I was. That breakdown led to my evolution. I had to break all the way out of my comfort zone and I had to accept that my new life couldn't look anything like the life I had lived before. No old careers, no old toxic dynamics, no old habits. Now, this season of my 50s, being reborn means waking up grateful for the breath in my lungs. It means knowing that the divine is real and that I have been chosen for this mission and that every single step in front of me is divinely guided. I don't take a single day for granted. And finally, resilience. It's navigating the heartbreaks and the pivots and with grace, letting go of what I can't hold on to by participating in my own life. When I look at mature women today, I see many of you carrying the exact same load I used to carry, actively catering to adult children, grandchildren, partners, parents, friends, and an ungrateful, unrelenting job while feeling completely invisible, exhausted, and unfulfilled in your own life. I walked through the fire. I faced the fear of the unknown, and I did it afraid. I did it so that you can see the blueprint. I chose me so that I could love all of us better, deeper, and authentically. When I was at my lowest, rising from the ashes of my ego death, I was blessed to have tools, a therapist, mentors, and spiritual teachers who held me together when I had very little light. If I could put all of that into an elixir and hand it to you by the drop, I would. And since I can't do that, I'm building this platform as your safe sanctuary through my conversations, writings, and coaching. So I want to leave you with this question to reflect on today. Where in your life are you still choosing doing for others over being for yourself? Speak your truth in the comments because we heal together. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to NJ and You, Becoming Her. I love you. Protect your peace. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Heal, evolved and resilient. Find your healing in the feeling. Breathe it in and let it go. This is the journey to your freedom. Time to slow.